Releasing the vibrations of servitude and lack, a wisdom teaching from the Intergalactic Alliance of Light Beings, with Canadian psychic medium Tracey Milne. Greetings, friends. Recently, I had the fear over lack and servitude awaken in me so fiercely it caught me by surprise. It was actually the combination of swiftness and ferocity that clued me into the awareness that I had inadvertently tripped a cellular memory which was contributing to my unbalanced initial response. When I reached out to the Intergalactic Alliance of Light Beings for some guidance and clarity, I received both confirmation on my intuitive answer as well as some gentle guidance on how to clear any long-held energies that are popping up to the surface now in need of release in order to move more fully into the new fields of prosperity coming online. I send this message in the hopes of shining some light on possible soulful solutions for anyone else going through similar clearing issues cropping up, in case the approaches that help me to clear unwanted energy can help you too. Enjoy. Oh, dear ones, just breathe. Everything is going exactly according to your higher self's plan. The fears and worries awakening for you right now are a part of the clearing activations now taking place. We did warn you that whatever energy being held within that does not reflect or evoke a sense of peace, love, unity, truth, and oneness within you will be brought to your awareness for the purpose of conscious review and rearrangement. This includes the vibrations of debt, lack, and servitude. This rearrangement can take the form of removal or reframing of old ideas and beliefs. Just relax, step into the seat of self-mastery, and let the truth that the Earth's soul is undergoing this release from vibrational fields of servitude and constrained prosperity offer you some consolation. You are not alone, and you are right on time. You are ever connected to the eternal tree of life, and now reconnected to the tree of wisdom, which speaks to your heart and soul through your intuition and pure knowing. Trust your intuition to guide you during this time of transformation. Since you are connected to the Earth Mother, as you clear your pockets of unwanted energy, you make it easier for her to clear and release her pockets of servitude and restricted responsibility. You are helping to make a difference through the light work you choose to do moving forward. Millions and millions of humans are currently undergoing some form of release. For many, this is taking the form of a cold or a flu. For others, it is coming in waves of unwanted thoughts and feelings that leave one feeling sick, depressed, drained, hopeless, or depleted to believe. Recognize that the swiftness and ferocity of these releases, including the emotional and mental dialogues, are quite often uncomfortable but absolutely necessary. Just do your best to stay connected to your emotional, mental, and spiritual bodies for best results in this release. Stay aware for any internal conversation that invites you to feel victimized by your current circumstances or helpless to change the overall outcome, for therein lies a clue to the energies in need of identification and release. Much of what is coming up for clearing is connected to some past life experiences and a hidden, unreleased cellular memory, as well as a hidden belief adopted by your ego, not spirit. Love yourself to simply breathe until you feel centered in your mind and heart once more. Find a safe, quiet space if needed. This healing will be done with your intuition, heart, and soul, not your ego and intellect. Stay aware of your inner dialogue. Ego brings rules and conformity. Spirit brings truth and honesty. Honor your spirit to heal the wobble within. See this wobble as coming from your inner child and love yourself enough to stay patient with the process of discovery. Remember, anger often masks fear. Move beyond your anger in order to identify the fear in need of soothing or challenging. Anytime you're able to recognize any fear, whether formed in this lifetime or carried forward lifetime after lifetime, it is the first step to true emancipation from the old belief energy no longer applicable in the age of light we're all now in. This recognition of your fears takes courage, so stay brave. When it comes to identifying and removing unwanted energies, be they related to your finances, romances, family relationships, work relationships, career successes, health successes, or any aspect of your life that fosters a sense of insecurity, now is the time to name them and claim yourself done, as the energy fields you're moving into does not have room for or translation for servitude, indebtedness, and unworthiness belief systems. Remember, fear of the future is a mechanism of your ego, not your soul. It is a mouse in front of a flashlight, casting a larger shadow than its actual size. If you have been using evidence to prove why your ego's current fears about your abilities to thrive in the now and in the future is more valid than your desire to simply play in the fields of prosperity available, then you will be the only person responsible for bringing yourself down, energetically speaking, and keeping yourself there until you have a change of mind, not heart. If, on the other hand, you tune in and listen to what your heart is saying, you'll be able to uncover any victimized feelings still being harbored within you that are draining you to host and believe. The moment you're ready to feel better about what you're thinking that is disempowering you is the moment you can and will start to shift your own vibrational frequency and start to feel better in real time. This shift will ripple along all timelines and lifetimes your spirit is playing in, if you but choose to claim it so. To begin the cleansing, remember you must name your fears and worries, whatever they may be, before you can heal them. We recommend you make a list of what worries you are experiencing at this time, to get it out of your body, where you can walk away from the energy for a while. As you make your list, tune into yourself and see if you can determine where within your body this worry is currently residing. That is where the cellular memory is being stored and in need of removal and replacement. Once identified, take note of the chakra connected to that part of your body and the energy it is responsible for processing, sending, and correlating to know where to clear later on. To gain better understanding of why the energy is with you and how long it might have been a part of your Earth experience, we recommend you use the interview technique that we taught you in our shadow boxing guided visualization. To start, simply tap into the energy and give it a persona. If the energy was human, what would it look like? Now, describe this energy. Is it male or female? How does it move? How does it sound in your mind? What other features do you notice? What is its energy field like? How do you feel in its presence? Next step, identification of purpose. Ask this persona why it is with you. How long has this energy been a part of your consciousness? Is it connected to this life or a previous life? And how did it come to you? Ask what function it believes it serves you. Ask if this energy is helping you or harming you and why. Next step, decision time. Now ask yourself if these answers soothe you or alarm you. If they soothe you, then why are you feeling fearful? What would it take to release the fear here and now and replace it with assurance? If you are alarmed by the answers or unsettled by the idea of hosting these energies any further, you can either release them or rephrase them, as either way, you'll be changing the definition of the hidden beliefs being used by them as an anchor. For me, this energy was living within my heart zone, with an overlay connected to my solar plexus and navel chakra, like a large figure 8. It looked like tiny anchors connected to old mental tapes that played in an unending loop. I disintegrated each anchor I came across, replacing them with beautiful crystal cups just waiting to receive new energy. This energy of servitude was something I inherited and was trained to believe by well-meaning adults who thought they were ensuring I would turn out to be a responsible adult. I released all unwanted belief patterns, ancestral patterns, and karmic debt back to source through a spiritual court of equity. Once you have identified the beliefs, it's time to heal and replace them with the truth of what you know in your heart to be true. The truth is, you are a divine being connected to an ever-abundant flow of source solutions. The truth is, your new assignment is to identify what you need. Ask Source for the guidance, resolution, resources, and helpful conditions needed to see your wish fulfilled. Then take action as your intuition guides you. That is your new homework. Then take yourself into the feeling of what it will feel like to know that wish has been granted or your prayers have been answered in ways that you could not have asked for. This new assignment will be made much more difficult if you are still working on old books whose homework was tested and scored long ago. So when fears around money or being alone or being unloved crop up, don't ignore them. It's your signal that it's time to allow them to come into the full light of your conscious awareness so that you can call bull squirt on all of those ancient beliefs handed down, generation after generation, designed to keep you feeling small and helpless, beholding and internally alone in this world. You are not alone. You have a host of guides and angels just waiting to be of service. Claim your connections to Source. Ask for help in identifying and removing that which still hurts you to believe. Then trust your guidance as it comes in. Step into your divine parent role and love yourself as you would a child in need. Try several methods, including the interview technique, the heart wall clearing technique, or any other chakra clearing technique that you know works for you. For some folks, calling in a spiritual court of equity and proclaiming yourself free of the karmic debt, of feeling in debt or being worried about your debt, any feelings of servitude without proper compensation you are carrying, name it, then release it for karmic resolution. We have a wonderful video to help you if you don't know how, called Soul Contract Fine Print Revocation. We have guided our channel to create a playlist of those teachings we have offered that hold the techniques you can use to set yourself free of any unwanted energy coming up right now. Know that you have all the power you need to make this so, especially when your intention to self-heal is pure. Stay true to the sweetest part of you. Awaken your inner rebel and simply refuse to allow yourself to be brought down by old mental emotional loop tapes that no longer serve you to believe or embody. Clear as you need to, these next few days will be rather intense, but it's all leading you to a time when the full embodiment of your prosperity will be possible and life-changing in a good way. We encourage you to take your sovereign responsibility to identify, remove, and heal from these old ways of thinking and feeling, but the actual consciousness work must come from you. We can help you, not do it for you. Hang in there, dear ones. You're doing better than you may realize. Until next time, in the highest light of love and truth, we are the Intergalactic Alliance of Light Beings. Namaste. Brought to you by WhatComesNextForYou.com, Ascension, Assistance, and so much more. WhatComesNextForYou.com. What's in your future?